So today we are going to go through some of the best memories for VE Tower, a mode where it's all about the critical hits. I'm not alone though, I am with DRC to explain some of the memories that we have chosen, and we have a part 2 where we go through PvP if that's more your mode. I'll leave his channel and the video of his in the description. And before we jump into it, make sure to leave a like on today's video. If we can get 200 likes on today's video, we will do an SR memory for both VE Tower and PvP. So if you are wanting to know that kind of information, make sure you like today's video. But let's get onto the list. What's up, DRC? What's up, what's up?
What's up, man? You also forgot the technical hits, man. It's also about the technical hits.
It is about the technical hits, but we'll get into that in a bit. So let's just jump straight into our first memory. I picked 10, and then we have an honorable mention. So this one is a threat in the way. It's a free-to-play memory. I'm not gonna like. There's a lot of them that have crit. Okay, so they have crits and. It's skill impact for UA High Teacher, which is pretty much like Aizawa, essentially, is only as 4 because that's like what other UA, like you're not going to bring All Might all the time. So the reason why it's really good though is because it's free to play. You can get it for free. It's got a really high crit rate to begin with. And that's pretty much it. Like people will run this just because of that.
Yeah, definitely. And then for anyone who's a newer player, you know, don't be confused by the fact that it says UA High Teacher on it. You get the crit rate on any character. Yep. It's just the skill impact that applies to UA High Teachers.
Yeah, which actually doesn't really matter too much. You can put it on any character because it tends to be VE Tower. You don't really need to do that much damage unless it's like a specific one. Once you get into the higher range, because I am number 1. I beat DRC all the time.
yeah, maintaining my namesake, man. 3rd spot. That's all
3.
I wanted. That's all I'm aiming for. I don't need to beat you.
Alright, let's move on to the next one, which they're not ordered or anything like that. We just picked these just because it was just happened to be fate.
Yeah, definitely not in order.
Alright, so the next one is to our future heroes, which is a summonable one this time around. And this one's just more general because you can just equip it to a male. This does give a 20% critical rate at level 2. I don't even know what the DXs are. DXs has like, until we get all the information, it's changed potentially for VE Tower as well. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure for the DX on this one, it just increases the power, not the crit rate.
Okay, yeah. So, nothing too crazy. It's just a critical thing that has good stats. That's all you need. Critical, power, good requirement, which is a male, which is like literally like 70%, 80% of your teams anyway. So yeah. Next one.
Sick card art.
Yeah. Happy Hot Pot Party. Man, we're going to go into details of this one. I underrated this one when it first came out because I didn't understand VE Tower. But like once you understand VE Tower, this is probably the most broken memory for VE Tower of all time.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'll give you an adventure awaits if you want to give me one.
Explain the viewers why it's so good.
Oh man. Well, it's funny that he asked me to do that because he knows I don't have one. So I have to tell you guys how great it is, even though I don't have it. But basically, if it's equipped by a UA High Class 1A character, increases characters plus Ultra Gauge by 30% when battle starts. That's really good if you're trying to get the 5+ Ultras within a set amount of turns, 6 to 7 turns, maybe even 5 turns if you're JPhanta and you're insane.
Yep.
And then also, it increases characters' critical hit rate by 15% for 2 turns when used in a successfully executed skill chain. So that is really amazing because it gives you crit rate while also giving you technical hits. And you want a max of 10 technical hits each time you're doing a VE Tower stage. And so this is going to give you those as well as crit, making this memory OP.
Yes, so pretty much what technical hits are, because I get a lot of questions still to this day, it's pretty much a skill, an action skill that does a debuff, so lowering speed, defense. It's not a buff to your own self, it's debuffing an enemy, or it's a skill that requires something. So it's like when used in a successful skill chain, and that's where Happy Hot Pot Party comes through. It essentially gives you that technical hit and it makes like 60% of the useless characters more viable in VE Tower because you know, you have that turn restriction. You got to beat VE Tower in like 5 turns, so having as many technical hits within that time frame is going to be super important for point gain and rank you higher in overall leaderboards so that you can get more gems and rewards. So couple that with critical rate, it just works out really well for VE Tower. There are memories that can do like technical hits like this, but this is the only one that can provide crit rate inside of its kit. So that's why it's top tier. Okay, let's get into the next one. A friends who call out your name. Man, I'm bad with words.
Hey, JPhanta. I'm
Yeah.
just doing what it says.
Oh, okay. We're not friends. What are you talking
Hey. All right, I'm out. Hold on, let me.
about?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Very similar to that Todoroki one. However, it is, instead of male, it's UA high class 1A, which is still a very good restriction, or like an easy restriction. 20% crit rate, 30% power. I think that's 5% less crit rate than the other one, but 10% more power. It's up to you if you want to use this one over the other one, depending on how your team is built. And this one is if there are any UA high class 1A, so it doesn't have to actually be like the character you equip it on. You can just have like a rare character at the back, because usually you will never see your back end characters if you're trying to score like the highest possible. So yeah, that's just pretty much it. It's a summonable one. Most of these are. Anything else?
No, I gotta agree. That one's just kind of like, I mean, if you had the choice between the free to play and this, the free to play is almost better with.
Yeah,
the,
usually
30% crit.
you always go for the higher crit because it's just more damage, and then you don't have to sit like 5 hours like I do trying to get one run, trying to get 20
Right.
criticals in 5 turns, which is way harder than it seems. You think like, oh crap, 50% crit rate never happens, man. It never happens in the first run. Okay, what are we on? Like the 5th one? This one's a little bit different here. This one's for League of Villains, which increases crit rate by 20%. It's also a plus ultra gauge. Like DRC said, like plus ultra gauge is really good, especially if you're trying to get 5 plus ultras in a short amount of time. That's all it is to say. When it comes to League of Villains, like they don't get much anyway, and there's not very many useful League of Villains. But there are definitely some which this will definitely help out if your other UR memories or other memories in general are used up for your heroes. So just in case, this is a decent one as well. All right, you can go to the next one.
When it comes to villains. All right, sounds good.
Yep, here we go.
I hate you. I absolutely hate you. So, I'm just gonna throw this out here again. He knows I don't have this memory either. Just another reason I am maintaining my namesake of 3rd place, DRC3. Miraculous coordination.
I didn't use this one on it. I didn't really use this one in the latest one, but go on.
If equipped by a UA high class 1A character, it increases plus ultra gauge by 50% when the battle starts. So there's your plus ultra rage. That's what I'm feeling. Raise again. And it increases character's critical hit rate by 20% when HP is 50% or higher. So once again, this one doesn't have the technical hits, but it is giving you the plus ultra and the crit, which is really, really nice. Probably like only second to Hot Pot Party when it comes to these memories.
Yeah, so in strategy-wise, I use this. I actually remember I actually used this for the Derby one. I use this to plus ultra turn 2 instead of turn 3. And that way I could fit in 5 plus ultras, because you do plus ultra on turn 2 and then you start building up for the 5th one on turn 5. So yeah, just different strategy. That's why VE Tao's fun. You just like find out these different strategies for specific stages. Do you like VE Tao or PvP more?
When I first started the game, I actually liked the PvP more. Unlike like people say like I want live PvP, I was very happy with the way it was set up. I still am, but now I think honestly being in the same bracket as you makes VE Tower more fun for me, as dumb as that sounds, because I like the challenge, and I literally will sit there for hours trying to figure out a team, trying to figure out what to run, and I don't want to run the same things as you, like, because that's no fun to beat you with your own team. But yeah, VE Tower is probably more fun for me nowadays.
Okay. Yeah, I do like the strategy and the team building. I think that's like the essence of like this game, pretty much.
Absolutely. I'm hoping for new content, man. Hoping for it.
We'll see. All right, what's the next one? I don't even know anymore. Oh, okay, approaching conflict. So this one, crit rate, but skill impact, so it's a little bit better than power. You do need a pro hero, and it can only be equipped to 1A character specific, but it is still a UR, so when it comes to like equipping this to like an SR character, it's going to be generally better than what I would consider some decent rare memories as well. So yeah, not too shabby.
I gotta agree. The only downside might be, like you mentioned this earlier, if you're trying to do it within a certain amount of turns and you're not trying to do it too fast, that skill impact is going to increase how fast you kill the enemy.
Yeah, so I do tend to like put this on SRs or rares when it comes to that. Okay, what's next? This one. You can go through this one. This one's simple.
Oh, man, the one that everybody has. Thank you.
Almost.
About your quirk. Well, yeah, if you cleared the USJ. Increases character's critical hit skill impact by 40%. Once again, that critical skill impact, this is going to be something you're going to want to put on SR characters, like JPhanta said. And then also increases character's critical hit rate by 15%. 15% is not the greatest critical hit, but it's decent. And
it's
when
still
you
an
couple
option.
it with the skill impact,
yeah,
it's basically, I wouldn't put it at the top of this list, probably at the bottom, but it's a decent option.
Yeah, and that critical hit skill impact could potentially make you clear it faster, which may be a problem for you. But I put it in this list because it is free to play. Once you clear USJ, you'll get 1. You can get 5 altogether. So you could separate these and have like 5 different URs that all give crits if you are struggling on VE Tower. Or you can just fuse it all together and make one tanky unit that does a lot of damage. Up to you. I fused them all. And then I think the DX does not affect the crit rate. So it's a bit unfortunate, but it is still here for that. And it's got like the best art in the game. Almost. Sick.
It is good. It is good.
All right. Third, well, in this list, we have the second last one, which both of us don't have. This one's decent. This one gives plus ultra gauge once per battle when equipped to a hero. Very easy. Increases critical rate by 25% if there are any female characters. Again, very easy. You just put like a female at the back if you're not using one for your main lineup. And you got 25% crit rate off the bat. And this is only level 1. So I assume this becomes like 30-something% DX or something. I'm not too sure. We don't have all the information for the DX yet. So yeah, pretty good one. Any last words to that one?
I mean, you pretty much covered it all. I would say I really like this card art too. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You can see the pattern when it comes to the tower memories. You can see what we favor. It's definitely not criticals. All right, let's go. You're the last one. Here we go. What is this one? I don't know. I wouldn't know what this is.
Yeah. This is actually my screenshot here. And when I first started playing the game, I didn't realize how good this memory was, obviously, and I fully limit broke this bad boy with duplicates.
It was worth
so
it
much
now.
So, now it is. So much so that now I have the DX skill. So this is with the DX skill. The DX skill adds the plus ultra gauge here, so I'll just kind of read this because there's so much to go over. Once per battle, increases characters plus ultra gauge by 5% for each different type of character on the team. There are definitely VE Tower teams where you can run every type. So you're getting a huge plus ultra gauge raise, which is making this memory so much more valuable and so much better now. Like, I don't have words.
It's just that
I might
good.
Almost put this, yeah. I might almost put it on like Hot Pot's level now. It also increases characters' abilities depending on the types of characters on the team. So those abilities include characters' power by 25%. If there are any strength characters, skill impact by 30%. If there's any ABL characters, max HP by 30%. If there's any int characters, critical hit rates, there it is, by 25% if you have any mind characters, and speed by 25% if there's any destruction characters. So absolutely insane. This memory does it all.
Yeah, can I have one?
Give me a hot pot party. It's all yours. If they make trading memories a thing,
Trading
I'm there,
memories.
dude.
Yeah, so with that, you get so many extra bonuses from this, and you can even take away bonuses purposely. So if you realize that your team is too powerful, you can not bring an STR or an ABL character and just not have the extra power and skill impact. Or if like you need a character to be slower, for example, like you want to get a guaranteed critical with Todoroki freezing first, then you can lower the speed or something like that. The flexibility on this is really good, and then if you do have a DX, that obviously lets you plus ultra spam. So yeah, that's our top 10 for the VE Tower. I do have an honorable mention, and this is just only for specific characters. People that have crit rate built in, whether it's skills or auto skills. This could be a decent memory to have, especially if they don't have any technical hits, because this memory here increases plus ultra gauge by 15% when using a second or later skill chain, which is great. That's technical hits as long as you have that requirement. And it also provides allies with a plus ultra gauge as well. Now, it's a bit RNG because it's only one, and sometimes that does screw up your run. I've had that happen many of times. Like, it would never give plus ultra gauge to, I think it was Ida that needed it, and he would just never get it. And I was like, oh my god, it's like, I need that plus ultra to kill. Yeah, this is very good for people with crit rate already built into their kit, whether from a boosted or through their own ability. So I thought I would add this in because very necessary as Hot Pot Party. It's like half of Hot Pot Party, essentially.
Yeah,
all right.
Great free to play.
Yeah, and it's free to play. Yeah. And I also highly underestimated this. You can really do the same strategy with any other free-to-play memories that do the exact same, like, later successfully executed skill chain. But this one's definitely the best one out of the free-to-play ones. So I just put this in. That's going to wrap it up for the VE Tower memories. The top ones for VE Tower. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember, if you want to check out the PvP memories, link in the description. And with that said, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. Check out my social medias linked in the description. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.